Defeating Suicide, Finding the Strength to Forge Ahead. Written by Emiri Akozo, Jr. Narrated by Rhyder. Dedication. I would like to dedicate this book to every man, woman, and child struggling with acceptance, depression, identity crisis, and self-esteem. To those who have suffered and survived abuse and are struggling to find their place and meaning in life. To every soldier suffering from post-traumatic stress due to exposure to war, struggling to deal with the deceptions and lies from the political leaders they trusted and the military leaders they obeyed. To the clergyman struggling in secret with personal problems, depression, and stress with almost no one to draw strength from. To you all, I dedicate this book with the hopes that in its pages you will find hope, encouragement, and draw strength from the wisdom and insight shared within this book. Why I wrote this book. There comes a time when you get tired of watching and hoping for a problem to go away and decide to contribute to its solution. I knew someone in my teen years who took his life. It was not an entertaining experience for his family or those who knew him. I believe with a little help and encouragement, some information, and a little support and inspiration, people can be imbued with the courage to forge ahead in life, regardless of what may have drained them of the desire to live. I chose to write this book to enable people to forge ahead. It may not apply to you, but it may help someone you know. I am tired of seeing U.S. soldiers and other military men end their lives because they couldn't forgive themselves for some error, misconduct, or sin in their past. I am tired of seeing young people end their promising lives because of roadblocks or bad experiences. I am tired of being tired. Therefore, I choose to do something about this problem, and the most feasible approach is to write this book. People change. People can change regardless of their past. I pray this book finds those who need it and breathes life into their beautiful souls. Why you should read this book. You may be depressed or know someone who's losing the desire to move ahead in life due to repeated setbacks. The information in this book can help prevent the loss of a loved one to suicide by showing them certain aspects of themselves, of others, and help them realize that suicide is neither an option nor the solution. We are each responsible for one another to a certain extent, and this book will point out specific visible markers in the behavior of people, close and far, which would enable you to keep an eye out or at least reach out in time to those that have fallen into self-isolation. With sound observation on your part, you can save the lives of others. Chapter 1. You were designed to survive. The human body is capable of withstanding a great deal of physical pain. When the pain threshold reaches a specific limit, the body goes into shock and the victim passes out. This is the body's method of preventing death due to exposure to excessive pain. Also, the human mind, like a rubber band, can endure a great deal of stress and emotional anxiety. These experiences can toughen us, and in extreme cases, they can kill us. I am going to be sharing with you a few essential stories of human survival. Now, some of them may not be very palatable, but the message and lessons they hold will show that when the odds are against us, if we choose to survive, should we want to live, more often than not we usually prevail. The incredible story of Aron Ralston. Aron Ralston is an American outdoorsman, a motivational speaker, and a mechanical engineer who was born on October 27, 1975. He is most famous for his survival of a canyoneering accident on April 26, 2003, which left him severely injured and trapped under a boulder during his descent of the Blue John Canyon, southeastern Utah. He dislodged a boulder that was about to fall on him, and in a desperate effort to prevent this, he tried pushing off the rock, which ended up pinning his right arm in place. He was 50 feet deep and 5 miles away from the closest dirt road and hours away from a working telephone or any form of help.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?